Okay, so let's take a look at all the parts of this awesome live version of Straight Time from New Brunswick, 21st of November 1995. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video we'll be playing through the whole song and you'll be able to see tabs scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's in the key of D major, tempo is about 104 BPM. Now the tuning is double drop D tuning, so I'm going to tune the E string down to a D and this other E string down to a D. You get this really thick sounding, really atmospheric tuning there. It sounds awesome. So let's take a look at the chords. So it's basically only 3 chords here, which is fantastic. So the first chord is a D add 11. Might sound a bit funny. He uses this throughout the song. Sounds really nice. So your middle finger 4th fret D, and your first finger 3rd fret B. You're not really going to play the A string of this chord, but the add 11 chord there. And the G chord's really easy. You just put your ring, your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the low E string, block the underside of the A string with that ring finger, and that's the G chord. And we also got a A7 chord, but you're actually only going to be playing it, you're not really playing this E string here. So that's an A7 chord, middle finger 2nd fret D, 3rd finger 2nd fret B. We are going to go to an A7 sus4 as well, temporarily, which is where you put your little finger on. Then going back to the D add 11, you actually get a hammer on as well. It's kind of a G5 kind of type chord there. So yeah, quite simple chords there, which is fantastic. Again, it's all about the songwriting, the lyrics, etc, etc. So what I'm also going to do now is put the song structure up on the screen. Hopefully that will allow you to break down all the individual sections. Again, a lot of the parts are repeated, which is great. So you can kind of learn it off by heart. All song structures will be in the description of all YouTube videos, that drop down menu there. So you can copy and paste, put it in a Word file, etc. So let's take a look at the intro first. So basically what you're going to do, get that D add 11 chord in place, and then you hit the bass strings, the E and the A string. Doesn't matter if you hit some of the other strings. Again, Bruce is quite loose. It's all about the lyrics, the atmospheric kind of stuff going on. So hit the bass strings to start with, and then basically the E string and then the B string, which is basically the same note but slightly different tone. It's kind of doing that thing. So you're not actually really playing the middle part of the chord until the end of the bar. So you're going to go down, up, up, like that. This is how I'm picking it. Down, up, up, and you do that again. These are all 8th notes, half a beat each, so 1 and 2 and 3 and then what you are doing is, again, so I'm kind of using my middle finger to push up into the A string, so then we've got, otherwise you've got that all clash a little bit. So my middle finger is pushing up on the A string, got the D add 11, so the last beat of this bar, I'm going to hit it just from the D string, hammer on to the 5th fret of the D string, and then do a downstroke. It's going to go down, down, up, okay? So rhythm wise, that's going 4E, so the E is the hammer on. So they're all 16th notes, 4E and then the whole bar is this, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. It just sounds awesome. And lots of a reverb on this. Timing wise, it's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4E and down, up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up. That D add 11 bar is going to be actually quite a big bulk of the whole song, which is great. Again, feel free to change it up as Bruce does live as well. So the intro, you're just going to do 4 bars of that, and then he starts singing. Okay, so let's take a look at all of the verses apart from the 4th and the 7th. So there's 8 verses in total. So all of the verses apart from the 4th and the 7th are pretty much the same. So you're going to do that D add 11 bar for 4 bars. Bar 3, bar 4, and then the G bar. Just going to put your 3rd finger there, block the A string, and you're going to go down, up, up. So I'm going up on the E, up on the B. Don't forget he changes this up quite a lot. It uses a foundation, so 2 bars of this G bar, down, up, down, up, and then D, downstroke on the D string, up on the G string, down, up, down, up, down, up, and do that bar again. And then basically 2 bars of that D add 11 again. Again, very simple, but really effective, and that tuning just makes it sound amazing. So that's the kind of 8-bar progression in all of the verses apart from the 4th and the 7th. So let's take a look at the 4th and the 7th verses. Okay, so the 4th verse, what we're going to do, 4th and the 7th verse is pretty much the same. You're going to get the G chord, so that picking bar for the G chord. 2 bars of that. And D add 11 for 2 bars. Play around with the dynamics as well. And you do those 4 bars again. So the G. And the D add 11 for 2 bars. Oops. And then basically an extra 2 bars of D add 11 after that. Cool, so that's the 4th and the 7th verses. That's all the verses done. And don't forget to cross-reference with the tab. You're going to get it PDF format or Guitar Pro format, as well as the song structure. So let's take a look at the choruses. So all 3 choruses are pretty much the same. The only thing that's different is in the 3rd chorus, he starts playing the harmonica. There's 2 extra bars at the end of the same chord. That's the only difference for this particular live version, which is good. So yeah, pretty much all the same. So let's take a look at the chorus. You're going to do the A7 chord. Again, we're not really playing this string. So A7, get that in position. This is what I'm doing picking wise. Down, up, down. So A, B, G, and then down on the D, and up on the B and G. And then put your little finger down, which is technically an A7 sus4, upstroke, and then up on the G. So down, up, down, up. Again, you could just do standard alternate picking. I just like to do it like this. So yes, this is the A7 bar, which you do twice. So A, B, G, D, B, G, little finger on, B, G, do that bar again. Really nice sound there. And then the G bar for 2 bars. And then basically 4 bars of the D add 11. So that's, and then basically, yeah, anything else we've got to do is the outro. The outro, you're going to get the D add 11 in place, and then you're going to do this. Down, up, down, up, and then I think he's just strumming a little bit more, so maybe strum to the D string, and then upstroke on the G string. It's sort of softer, the full chord there. And you just do that bar 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and down, up. Very, it's just really nice with the tuning, and then add and on the kind of the bass in those. Awesome. So yeah, not too crazy this song. Really nice with the tuning. It's not too difficult because all you have to do is change the E, both E's down to the D, and yeah, not too much to remember as well, which is fantastic. Another great live acoustic version from that 1995 tour. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Any comments or suggestions, let me know down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Any questions about getting tabs? So all the tabs I make are made in Guitar Pro. But if you don't have Guitar Pro, you can get all files in PDF format, either using your subscribe star codes to be used on the website, jsmusicschool.co.uk, and the Bruce store there, or you can just go on there as a one-off and get the files that you want. So thanks as always. See you next time. Cheers. Bye. If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.